washed down now, and it's time to pour our 5,000 psi concrete for the rest of the slab to fill in where this pipe is. I'm using 5,000 instead of 4,000, so I don't have to put any wire in there, rebar to make it stronger. 5,000 will do the job just fine, and then we're going to resurface on top of that. So to do this, you don't need to get a big wheelbarrow and a hoe and all this stuff to do it, because it's such a small spot. I'm going to show you an easy way to do it. You use a 1/2-inch drill with a mixing bit and a 5-gallon bucket. This is only going to take roughly 6-7 bags of concrete for 80-pound mix. So what I do is I'll fill the bucket up to about here with water. Put your water in first. Don't put the mix in, the concrete in, and then put the water in, because the bottom of it will stay all dry and it'll take up on you. Remember, you need a 1/2-inch drill, not a 3/8. A lot of people make the mistake and buy the bit. Homeowners will, and they don't have the right size drill. That 1/2-inch drill has probably mixed me 6-7 yards of concrete so far, and it's just fine. It happens to be a Hitachi. I have a DeWalt as well that works the same way. Now I'm going to take the mix. Add in about half the bag. Take my bit. Put it in there, mix it up. Now, this is going to be currently wet. I did it deliberately, so I can get this first half mixed and then add in as I need it. I'll leave my drill in there, take the bag, add in some more. Add the rest of the bag. Usually one 80-pound bag to fit the 5-gallon bucket. Bring your drill up and down inside of there. Take your bit, shake it off a little bit. Now I made this a little wetter because I want it to form around the pipe real good and strong. The water, some of it will sink down and the rest of it rises to the top, which we call the cream on the top of the concrete. And I'll show you, we're going to float that out after we get it poured. One other quick thing is, what determines the strength of concrete is the aggregate, as I explained to you earlier. 5,000 mix has more stone in it, aggregate is stone, than 4,000 mix. The more stone, the stronger the concrete. So now, I'm just going to take this, and I'm starting up here, because I want my pipe to stay in its position. If I start down there, it can still move on me. So I want to make this nice and level, and I can still move it around after I pour this real quick. pipe out. So, I'm using a wood bull float. Push it in here nice. Make sure she's down in there good. If you're pouring a big slab, you vibrate it down a lot of times. We use a 2x4 to get the mix down in there good. Here, your float works just fine. And you can see the pipe still moves. The concrete hasn't set yet, so you got to watch that as you're pouring this. Keep this plump, i.e. level. You want this nice and straight. Okay. As you can see, I've got all the concrete in now. It's in there and it's been setting up a little while. I made a makeshift form here out of some 2x4s. Took some cement blocks for where the curb is. Later on when I'm done, I'll come back, as I said before, and I'll hack that pipe off so it doesn't stick out in the road with a reciprocal saw. I'm just going to rough float this because I don't want to make it smooth, because I want the bonding agent to go on top. So just that. Now, this slab is higher than this slab. So as you see, without a form, I let it hang over this, and there'll be a little lip here. But I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. Take a small measuring trowel, square it, and I'm going to come through here gently. Put a nice expansion of the joint here. I want to get it down in there deep so if the concrete chips, it doesn't crack. And then I'll just gently. Now, over here is a little bit different. I'm going to come in, I'm going to find where the other slab is, like this. Gently pull this away. All right. Now that I have it floated out, as I was just cutting in, I've got the edge all cleaned off. Now, normally I would use this edge trimmer to put a finished rounded edge on there. But because I'm going to resurface this, I'm going to put the finished edge, I'm going to wait, put the finished edge on it after I resurface it. And right now it's perfect in there because I got it down nice enough, the expansion joint. So, and we're good to go. I don't need much to fill these cracks. Water in the bucket. I'm also going to wet the joint down a little bit. The reason why I wet it is the mix will adhere better to the original concrete. As well as, you don't want the water from the new concrete to be sucked into the old concrete because it won't dry properly, it won't cure. So, and for filling the cracks, we're using Quikrete sand topping mix. I love this product. It's good up to 2 inches thick, and it really holds a solid area for a crack. Even for gorging, I've used it. Now they sell small containers for crack patching and all this kind of stuff. This works the best. Mix a little bit up, fill your crack, and I'm going to show you, we'll float it out. And then I'll brush it after it sets so it's even with the surface as best as possible, so when we resurface it, you won't even notice that it's there. flat smooth masonry trowel. Take this nice smooth mix, push it down in my crack. Yikes, that didn't sound good. Push it down into my crack. I'm going to push it down into this crack. Pull it over it a little bit. Get her down in there. And then just trowel right over it. Now, you can see how it drops down a little bit in there. So I'm going to push more over it. Let her set up a little bit. But the idea is not to have it too low so you can see the crack. You want to have it so that the edges are feathered out on either side and you don't even notice the crack. Okay, as you can see, I patched all the cracks. I even went around the edges where there was anything broken, smoothed it all out. This will dry overnight, so tomorrow you can resurface it.